Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to On the Clock. Today's webinar, we have a lot of exciting things going on. We are going to be going over a sweet treat. We're going to be going over things that will benefit you, and so you can get more use out of your On the Clock account. My name is Samantha. I'm a customer experience manager here with On the Clock. And with me today is Bryn. She is part of our customer experience team. And in the spirit of Valentine's Day, we brought some Valentines, and we're just going to share those with you. Let's see.
All right. So the Valentine that we got for you guys, so for the first one, because of you, webinars are extra sweet. So that's for you guys. And what does yours say?
I have one that says, "You are too sweet for joining."
Aw. Well, thank you guys for attending. We're super excited.
Well, let's go ahead and jump right into it.
So today we're going to talk about a couple different things. We're going to first go over our marketplace page where you can go and find an accountant if you don't have one. We will also talk about, if you do happen to have an accountant, how they can log into an account or create one if they don't have one, and how they can request access to your OnTheClock account, and then the benefits that actually they would get as an accountant using our system. And then we're also going to show you our HR 360 integration for your employment and labor law questions that you can use. And we'll also jump into our Refer a Friend program. So if you do have a special Valentine that you would like to introduce to OnTheClock, we'll show you how you can do that. And then at the very end, we're going to go over our Sweet Valentine t-shirt giveaway. So to get started, we'll go ahead and start with our Accountant Marketplace. So I'm currently on the website, and under Accountants, we have our Accountants page. So if you are an accountant, or again, you have an accountant that you want to join our program, you can have them go ahead and click on this Get Started button right here. They can sign up for our accountant program. And just some of the benefits of the accountant program is that they have the ability to invite all of their clients. They can link all of their client accounts in one spot so they can easily manage the client accounts. And then on top of that, they get a free account for them to use to access the client accounts. And then every client that they link under them, so that might be you actually would get a 20% discount on your billing. So again, if you have a accountant, go ahead and invite them to OnTheClock, and then you'll go ahead and have the option to get that 20% discount. So for our accountants, we do have a marketplace that they can choose to be featured on. So here on the marketplace, this just shows you all of the accountants that we do have that have opted into this. So you have the opportunity as an accountant to be featured. And on top of that as well, you'll notice that some of these profiles happen to have a OnTheClock certified badge. So we do have a training course that accountants can take. So once they pass our course, they get this certification badge, and this can be put on the profile. So if you are someone who is looking for an accountant, then you can come to this page and reach out to any of them, and basically they will help you with your accounting needs. Or again, if you are an accountant and you are interested in this program, then you can go ahead and get signed up and then be added to this page if you would like. So that is just a brief overview of our accountant marketplace. So if you are a client and again you invited your accountant to OnTheClock, then what they can actually do in their OnTheClock once they've signed up, they will see here inside of their account a accountant dashboard. So this is just a way for them to go ahead and get confirmed. Once we have confirmed them for the OnTheClock Pro program, they're going to see a page that's going to look very similar to this. It's very similar to our linked accounts page. So they'll just come in here, so they can basically create a new client account. So if you would like them to create an account for you, if you already are the client and you do have an account with us with OnTheClock, then they can actually just request access to your account through the email right here. So they would just go ahead, type in the email that you have associated with your OnTheClock account, and they can go ahead and request access. It's going to basically send an email to you letting you know that you can go ahead and accept that connection request. And then once you do accept that connection request, they're going to see here in the top right-hand corner of their accountant account, under child accounts, your account will be listed here, so they can come in and they can access your account and help you with payroll that way. So if you were the client and you are looking to accept that connection request, here under settings and then time clock settings, we have a advanced settings tab. So in this advanced settings tab, we have a who can access my account. So right in here, this is where you can actually manage your connections. You can choose to approve those pending connection requests, or you can delete them. And if at any point after you've approved them, you want to go ahead and remove them from your account, we do have a remove connection option here as well. So that will cover our marketplace and the accountant program. So if you are interested in learning a little bit more about our HR 360 program and just learning more about the employment and labor laws for your employees, we do have here under the employee tab a HR 360 tool option. So when I click on this, if you haven't already connected your account, it's just going to ask you to go ahead and connect. I have already connected to HR 360. So I just see this button here to launch my HR 360 portal. So what is HR 360 exactly, if you're still a little confused? So it's a online human resource library that is designed to help you keep your business in compliance with any current state and federal laws. So we do have some of the key benefits listed for you right here. And then some of our frequently asked questions, maybe just things about overtime and maybe things about paid time off or leave time. We have actually some helpful step-by-step directions just for those frequently asked questions that you may have. And it's going to basically direct you inside of your HR 360 portal on how to access and get answers to these questions. So I'll go ahead, I will open up my HR 360 portal. So inside of here, you will probably see a pop-up. It's just going to basically ask you what type of states you're interested in, maybe receiving alerts or notifications for. If there are any changes, you can go ahead and select those that information under here. You can also go to state laws and then choose the specific state from the drop-down menu, or you can basically choose from our state here. So HR 360 is just particularly interested with all of the 50 US states. It's just going to have the information for the US at this time. So you can come in here, you can click the state that you're interested in. It's going to pull up all of the information, and then on this left side here, you're going to have all of the info you might need. Maybe you're looking for info on that employee leave. It's going to take you into this employee leave in Michigan, so you can go ahead and view this page for any questions that you may have to get them answered. And then we also have a form and policy page. So here on the form and policy page, to get some of your questions, we actually have some really helpful templates that you can use if you're looking to create anything. And we also have here on this left-hand side a sample of an employee handbook. So we actually have a couple different sample handouts for the employee handbook on all these different things, such as overtime, any privacy policies, you name it. It's going to be here under this HR 360 section. So you can feel free to come in here, navigate through any of these tabs, whatever looks like it's going to be of interest to you, and then you can find your specific category that you're looking for, and then you can get those questions of yours answered. So back inside of OnTheClock now, if you do have a special Valentine, someone, maybe a business partner or maybe just a colleague that you happen to know that you just love OnTheClock and you want to go ahead and share OnTheClock with them, we do have here under settings the Refer a Friend program. So how this Refer a Friend program works, so we will give you a 10% discount for each organization that you refer to OnTheClock. And this means that for every 10 friends that you refer, you actually get a free account. So you can come in here, basically this how to get referral section right here. You're gonna go ahead and copy this link. This link is specific to you, so you can go ahead and send this out. We also actually will help you do some of that work too under step 2. If you want to go ahead and actually let us send the link for you, you can go ahead, enter your friend's name, the company name, and then their email, and then click on the send referral link now. And actually it's just going to go ahead and send this particular link with an email to your friend, and then they can go ahead and sign up for OnTheClock that way. If you would prefer to share us on social, you could go ahead and just copy this link right here as well, and then copy that to your social media pages, and then you can have your friends sign up that way. Once they use your referral link, then they will basically have a link directly under you, and you will actually be able to see up top here all of your referrals and what status they were in. So if they are active, if they're still in their trial, and then you will get the credit for referring them to On The Clock. So again, each person that you refer is a 10% discount. For every 10 that you refer, you will get a free account with On The Clock. So last thing before we conclude, I want to go ahead and just tell you about our special promotional t-shirt giveaway that we are doing. Sam's going to have a little bit more info for you on that. So we are going to open up the floor for our Q&A. So any questions you have, go ahead and put it in that chat section now. All right, we'll see you in the Q&A.
Welcome.
All right, so we hope that those special assortments really boosted a way for you to get money back in your pocket, spread the love of On The Clock, but also get love back. With that said, we are having a contest where we're doing a t-shirt giveaway, and this is the t-shirt. And on the back is the clock, so some On The Clock swag. We're also wearing our shirts. And how you could be entered is to just follow us on social media. So we'll go ahead and pop up those links. So on Facebook, Twitter, or LinkedIn, you can comment your t-shirt size and a comment about why you love On The Clock, and then share the post, and you'll be entered to win for the drawing, which will take place tomorrow.
All right. And then if you want to go ahead, and if you weren't, necessarily interested in the t-shirt, or you didn't happen to qualify or win that free t-shirt, always again take advantage of the refer a friend. So Sam, if you want to go ahead and dive into that a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. So for refer a friend, underneath your settings, and refer a friend at the admin level. So we have our refer a friend dashboard. In order to receive that 10% discount, you will want your referrals to become an active account user, and then we'll go ahead and apply that discount to you.
Awesome. Thank you. All right. So we've had a couple of questions come through now. So we'll go ahead and start our Q&A. So we had Veronica ask, they said they recently terminated a contract with their PO. Is there a way they can add PTO and manage time required? They wanted to know, they said that they were able to navigate adding holidays, but not PTO. So if you wouldn't mind just going over that really quickly.
Yeah. So Veronica, we do offer paid time off tracking. If you are in as an administrator and your employees are entered in here, you're going to come to your employee icon, view full employee list, and then you would just select an employee. So setting up paid time off rules is going to be at an individual level for each employee. And we would click PTO settings. And then inside here, you're going to see 4 categories: vacation, sick, holiday, and personal. And to get these set up, you would hit the drop down. And we have 5 separate rules in here. So we have an allotment and then 4 separate accruing rules that you're able to place on here. And then just to give the full effect, I will turn one on that's not currently on. So when I do that, it populates these fields for me to further indicate. So an allotment or accrual amount, start and stop dates, a potential previous balance, and then also a max if you were doing that accrual. And then once this is set, we will start tracking that automatically. So if you had an accrual, it's going to look back at those dates and place them under PTO, current PTO and requests inside your summary. So I hope that helps answer that.
Yeah, Yeah, thank you for that. So we did have another question come in from Kim. They just said that they were new to On the Clock. They're an admin for a church. They had a question about, their account billing. So for things that are account specific, because we can't actually dive into that right now, unfortunately. If you do, Kim, have any questions about your account's billing information, please feel free to reach out to our support team, and we can go ahead and clarify. But just basically your question of wondering if your account would still be considered free. So we do offer discounts. We have a couple different discount options for nonprofit organizations. So again, just depending on what level you fell into, or however you qualified for that free account. If you would like to get that, again, just confirmed that you are on a free account, Kim, please reach out to our support team, okay? And then Sammy, you want to go ahead and show her how she can do that?
Yes. So to reach out to support, there's a couple different ways. There's this little turquoise question mark if you're logged in, and you can do questions. You can call us, contact us. We'll bring you to the email form. And then down below, we do have our live chat option. So you can go ahead and live chat with us. And then also, if you were just on the outside pages, we do have a contact here, which will also send that email over.
Perfect. Thank you for that, Sam.
You're welcome.
So I don't see too many other, you're welcome, Kim. So I don't see too many other questions coming in just regarding the HR360 or the Accountant Marketplace. If you'd like to, Sam, just really quickly go over one more time how to maybe just find those things inside of the On the Clock account.
Yeah, so if you are looking for an accountant and you're inside On the Clock, you can do that by coming to Time Clock Settings and Payroll Providers. Right up top here, you can click to go to our marketplace. It'll bring you into our accountants page. Here's where you could find somebody who would work for you. Again, some will have this certified badge, which just means they went through our courses and they are an expert at On the Clock. And then we'll go back into our account. And if you are looking to send or invite somebody in here, you can invite
Under advanced settings, if you go
under
there.
advanced.
Yep.
Sorry,
You're good.
under advanced settings.
You're gonna have a who's it, but you have to have that refer or that request basically sent first for it to be there.
Okay. Yep. So if you have somebody who requested, you would actually see access in here. This particular account, I don't have anybody.
That's okay. And then if you want us to go ahead under employees, show us that HR360 one more time, that portal.
Yeah. So underneath employees, there is an HR 360 tool. You can also get to it through here, I thought.
We removed that option, I think, after
Okay.
that's for a little bit.
So if I click that, I come into HR 360 and I can actually launch my portal. And if you're not already connected, you can connect through here too. So this first screen is just asking me to select my states, and you can select the states of interest. You can also select, how you'd like to be updated. So email me if it changes. Email me when there's federal HR news alerts. Email me when there is a federal healthcare reform update. So you can select this all here. And then inside here are a lot of little goodies to help you boost your HR performance.
Awesome. Thank you for that, Sam. And
Yeah.
I like that you had that pop-up that, they were able to see that where you could basically go and then, get the email notifications on those changes. So perfect. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
All right. Any other questions that you guys like us to go over just on the Refer a Friend program, whether it's that, that T-shirt giveaway drawing that we're going to be doing here shortly?
I'm going to go ahead and share our LinkedIn. If you're interested in doing this through LinkedIn, go ahead and click the featured action.
Well, Sam, I'm not seeing too many other questions come through right now. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining. And it's a little early, but again, happy Valentine's Day. We're so happy to have had you guys join.
Yeah, thank
again,
you.
We had one little last question come in here. So they said, Kim says that they need to change their override of 50 hours per pay period to 25 hours per week. They want to know how they do that.
They need to change.
So I'm thinking just in the inside of the employee profiles, they want to know how to change that over. Or hold on, is it override or overtime that you're thinking, Kim? I'm thinking it's the override.
If it's a time card adjustment and you're just adding in time cards, I do not punch in. So if you're not punching in and you are able to add time cards for yourself because you have a profile, you can actually come in and do like an add multi-day at an admin manager level. So you could come in and just create time cards. For example, I could put in up to how many hours and then save that for the week and it would fill it in. You could create a single day entry where you could actually do, I'm trying to think like what we could do here, depending on the situation, because it could go a little differently, but we have use hours and you could just put in the number of hours here as well. So like if it was just 25, you could maybe do something like that.
Okay, so Kim said that they, let me move my cursor there, so they do not punch in. Okay, so they just wanted to basically create a single week entry. So yeah, the easiest way is gonna probably be that add multi-day. When you click on that button, it's gonna have the option for the week to come up, and then it's gonna ask you basically to fill out those number of hours per day that you worked. So it probably
5 hours per day.
Yeah, you could do 5 hours per day. I mean, if you were looking to put all the hours on one day, you could do that. I wouldn't advise or recommend that. But if you did something that was like, you wanted to add 25 hours to one single time card, it would probably error out on you and say that you can't enter more than 24 hours for a single day. So again, it's going to have you probably that best bet for your situation, Kim, is to go into the add multi-day and then quickly add those hours to the week. All right, so Veronica asked if there was a way to do alerts messages. So Sam, if you want to go ahead and just show, maybe like the employee punch alerts.
Yes.
So maybe they leave a message on their time card too.
Yeah, we have a couple things that you could do. So if you are an administrator and you're setting this up for alerts from employees, you can do this in the employee icon on a profile. So you'll just select an employee name and then alerts and messaging. Inside here, we have a couple things that you could be alerted about. So this particular one is SMS text message alerts. And inside here, if you specify a number, you could choose to be alerted via text each time somebody punched in or punched out for the day. Some use cases here are maybe you have a chronically late employee, you want to just know that they've clocked in, you might receive a punch-in alert. This is a premium feature, so it would be $2 additional a month and then a penny per text sent. Without additional charge, below that we have punch messages. This is a way for an employee to go ahead and leave a note. So it could be at a level of allow, where it's just going to show up on the time cards, or it could be at an allow and email manager level, where you're actually going to get an email saying that somebody did leave a note, and the note could be about anything. And then there's communication tools within here as well. So at a personal level, you could leave a specific message to this employee with a start and through date. And when they go to clock in, it will show up and they'll see it there. It'll say a message from your manager, and then your note will display with that start and through date. You can also communicate in real time. So up at the top, there's a chat where you could start conversation threads. So we could actually make a conversation, and this could be sent to whoever you want. So you can select all, you could select managers, employees, additional admins, and just start a conversation. And this would send in real time. So if I send this, if my employees are using their app, they'll get a push notification saying that a message has been sent, and a bubble will appear on their chat icon, kind of like Facebook. So there's a notification there. Some other notifications or alerts that could be set up could be underneath overtime alerts and scheduled reports. So you could be sending a message about overtime approaching by adding an OT alert, and it would be based on your overtime rule. And this would email out to you if they were approaching or if they've reached it. Was there a specific type of alert or message that you were hoping for, Veronica?
I think you pretty much covered all of them. So I think, yep, she said thank
Okay.
you. So you're very welcome. So I think you got them all.
Well, actually, I didn't get them all. To all employees at once. Oh, okay. I got her answer. We're good.
Perfect. Okay, well, I don't think we have. Oh, they wanted to know if that was part of the premium upcharge too, Sam.
So for the overtime alert, if you are sending it to the phone number, so if there's a phone number here, yes, the SMS sends are always part of that premium. If you specify just an email down here and saved, no. So the emails are free.
Thank you for clarifying that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't think there's any other questions coming in. Yep, and this is going to be this is recorded, so there's going to be a replay that is going to be sent out for you guys, so you can go ahead and reference that at any time. And again, if you haven't already, go ahead and click on those buttons that we have going on, to go ahead and share us on social, and then you can go ahead and win that the free t-shirt, and be sure to definitely take part in that Refer a Friend. So I think, Sam, that should just about do it for our HR 360 Refer a Friend and Marketplace webinar today. So thank you again, everyone, for coming out. We really appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah. Thanks, everyone. Have
Bye-bye.
a great day.